What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Shuki from Shook Earth Media here today to talk about Resident Evil on Netflix. It just came out today, and we're only talking about the first episode in this video. I'll probably do a follow-up, maybe about the whole season. I don't know. We'll see how this video does, what you guys are interested. But I just feel like I think it's like 10 episodes, 10 videos like this might be a little much. But I just wanted to cover this first episode because it's kind of like make or break for me. For most people, I feel like if you watch the first episode and you don't like it, there's not a great chance you're going to keep watching. So I thought it would make sense just to review the first episode here, so that's what we're doing today. And if you want to see more reviews like this about zombie related things, that talk about Walking Dead and Resident Evil in general, we talk about the games and all other kinds of stuff. So if you guys are into that stuff, definitely hit the sub button, hit the like if you like, and I would love to hear your opinions about the show in the comment section down below. But as of right now, I've only seen the first episode, so there won't be any spoilers or any talking about anything past that. We're just dealing with this first episode. So my broad feelings in general, when the creatures are on screen, it's okay. It's enjoyable. I like the zombie dog at the end. Zombies, they call them zeros for some reason. Who knows? Okay, fine. People stop talking for a second. It's okay. I can watch it. As soon as people start talking, I cannot stand this show. I was really, really happy to find out that Netflix has this function over here, 1.5 speed. Bro, you can do 1.5 speed on TV shows, and that's the only way I managed to get through this episode, man. Oh man, I honestly, this is insufferable television to me. I mean, I don't even know why we're doing the zombie apocalypse thing with Resident Evil, because it's just like trying to force Resident Evil to be like The Walking Dead. And even this shot like feels like The Walking Dead, or like 28 Days Later more specifically, because that's in London actually. So I don't really know what we're thinking here and why we can't just have Resident Evil be Resident Evil. Why does it have to be zombie apocalypse, Walking Dead situation thing? Whatever. And then I think this is the girl that is, there's two timelines here. It's Netflix video game adaptation, so just like The Witcher, there has to be two timelines. One timeline is not good enough. You can't just have a normal show where, things happen in sequence. No, you have to have two different timelines of things happening in sequence, even though we know the endpoint of the first storyline, because we've seen this. We've seen the future, so we know the endpoint. I don't know. Sometimes we just unnecessarily complicate things. Resident Evil's not that complicated, okay? There is no reason to do this type of structure, in my opinion. And they try to get us to like this character right away by she's having this FaceTime call with her family. And yet, she's doing the most stupid, reckless experiment I've literally ever seen. Like, she just injects this rabbit, murders this rabbit, by the way, and it's a hypocrite because later she's like, oh wow, animal testing is so bad. I guess that they're trying to go for irony or something. I don't know. But she injects this rabbit with something that attracts all these zombies. All these zombies show up, and then they just, run in, and then they try to eat her because she's the nearest thing there. And apparently they're all bloodhounds, and it's really fast zombies. I mean, the zombies look cool, but like fast zombies isn't really Resident Evil either. At least I don't really think so. I don't remember. I mean, even the like parasite people, the villagers are slow. The only fast ones are the Lycans. So, I'm reading all these articles about how, oh, they bent over backwards to make this line up with the video games. I mean, not really, bro. It's an apocalyptic thing. That's not like the games. The zombies aren't like the games. I mean, I get you can have a new variant, whatever. But, I mean, just to say, like, oh, they bent over backwards, it's so accurate. Oh, my God. No, it's not. Wesker is not Wesker. There's nothing. I don't understand at this point how they could even justify anything. So she has this, it's the dumbest experiment possible. I mean, she should be like at a distant enough point that she's not at danger. If she's doing this regularly, I don't know how she's still alive after doing this for like a year. Why doesn't she have backup? She has a network. She's talking with people. Why is she out here by herself? She doesn't have any guns. She just has this weird flame thing. I don't know. It's so reckless. And I'm instantly like, yeah, she's like, oh, it's so stupid. I was so stupid. Yeah, you're fucking dumb. Like I immediately I'm checked out with this character. She's an absolute moron, and I don't even know what data she's gathering. Like, you can just prop up a camera. You have a FaceTime. I know you have a camera because you were chatting with the guy on video chat. Okay? You can just set the camera up where the zombies are and just go really far away. And then, I don't know, maybe she only has one device or whatever, but, like, there's so many ways. You could telescope, maybe? I don't know. Something. You're a scientist. You can figure it out. You don't need to be right there next to it's so stupid. It's just an excuse. And then this big slug thing chases her, and it's like, the slug thing is okay. The CGI is not amazing. It's not like The Witcher CGI is better. It's not the worst thing ever either, but it doesn't really end up even really playing into the episode. It's just kind of there to have a creature at the beginning. But yeah, oh, and I forgot to mention, of course, at the beginning, they're like, oh, climate change was going to destroy the world, but zombies beat us to it, I guess. Is anybody saying that the world that she says the oceans will be boiling by the year 2030 something? Is that what is that really what people are saying? I don't know. I think it's like a few degrees Celsius or whatever, right? I don't think that's the oceans boil. I don't know. Am I off base there? And also, it's just like speed running all the leftist talking points, which, yeah, we don't get political on this channel, and that's fine. I'm just not into, like, just inserting all of these talking points into they serve no purpose in the story. It's really annoying. Of course, it's all about the teenagers. And these teenagers are just insufferable. They're mean to everybody. And they pull into this house, and they're like, yeah, the house is so lame. Are you fucking kidding me? Okay, this is a nicer house than 90% of people will ever set foot in, let alone live in. Are you kidding me? Okay, I don't want to hear it. Alright, you're selfish, fucking, like, pampered. They're talking about, oh, we hate rich people and Jeff Bezos. Do you own a fucking mirror? Your dad is Wesker, okay? And, they got the licensed soundtrack and all the popular kids music, and it's really, I don't know, I don't like that in general, to be honest, but it's really, like, forced in here. And it's like, it's a Billie Eilish song, and then the girl's texting, and her name is also Billie, and I'm like, wait, she's texting Billie Eilish right now. I don't know. And all the topical references, they're more interested in the political talking points and whatever they're trying to do than they are in Resident Evil. That's just, like, my opinion of it right now. And like I said, you can do whatever, you can have whatever perspective you want. It's just like when it's really shoved in there and serves no purpose in the story, and it's really, and it doesn't add anything. It's just kind of annoying. So I'm not I'm not really into it right off the bat. Okay, and then the girl gets knocked out by the slug thing, and then people come in with guns and save her. Of course, coincidence, Deus Ex Machina. Of course, that's just what happens, in shows that are written really, really sloppily like this. That's just what it is. And and they really impress on the vegan thing. She's like, I'm a progressive vegan. That's literally, dude. You guys might as well know. I'm actually vegan. I haven't eaten animal products in many years. Okay, I don't even want to hear this shit. It's really annoying. It's obnoxious. It makes people hate vegans. It's making me hate myself, honestly. And, well, that's just the fact I'm forcing myself to watch this. But I'm doing it for you guys, okay? So just anytime the kids are on screen, it's like, wah, we're complaining about being rich or something. I don't know. And then most stereotypical bullying scene I've literally ever seen. And she's like, man, you're vegan, man. And then she's... This is like, how do you do, fellow kids? Netflix writer imagining what public school is like. Or this isn't even public school. This is private school. I don't know. Is it really... It's so stereotypical. So stereotypical. And then the other girls... It's like, no, you need to fight back. Like, just the worst advice ever. So, I mean, the characters are unlikable here. I don't know. I don't really care. It's not a believable bullying setup. It's just like very cookie cutter cliche. And then, of course, Albert Wesker. Here's the other thing. I don't know what's going on with Wesker. How could this in any way possibly be the same Wesker from the video games? It doesn't even make sense. How is this supposed to make sense that this takes place after Raccoon City? How does Umbrella still exist? If I'm not mistaken, in Resident Evil 7, Umbrella was completely dismantled and rebuilt to be an organization that was set up to clean up Umbrella's mess and everything that they did wrong. So if I understand right, it's public knowledge what Umbrella was getting up to at this point. So saying it's in line with Resident Evil in any way, I mean, this is 2022. I'm pretty sure that's after a lot of Resident Evil games. So I don't know how you could say it's in line. It doesn't make any sense. And also, Wesker was a complete maniac who was bent on becoming immortal, and he was obsessed with that, and then he burned alive in a volcano. So I don't know if you could really survive that. And also, Wesker has a son named Jake, who's the main character in number 6, who is kind of responsible for saving the world in a way. So I don't know that there's just be another Wesker, and that people wouldn't know who Wesker is, and that they could just like, I don't know, make a clone of him that somehow looks completely different, and yet he has kids that are adult age, and they've managed to grow all the way to adulthood, so he must have been alive at the same time as the other Wesker, and nothing makes sense. So yeah, I don't care about these situations. I don't care about the bullying. I don't care about the school. The zombie apocalypse stuff just feels out of place. Yeah, so all this stuff, I'm so glad that they have the 1.5 speed. I was like skipping through parts of this. I don't care about, oh, they're talking to boys. Oh wow, they're in this. I don't care. I really don't. And then Umbrella shows up and they're like, "Yeah, we'll just kill everybody." It's like, I guess, okay. But and then this is the only good part of the episode, is we have the zombie dog that they discover. And I get the vegan thing, I guess, is just so that, they hate animal testing. It gets them to break in, and they're breaking in, but they're not even going to wear, like, masks. They're not stupid enough they're smart enough to know that there's enough cameras, or they should be anyway. I mean, they're dumb kids, whatever. So I just think, and honestly, the idea that Umbrella would ever, it would be a 24-hour operation. There would be people here at all times of day. It would never close down like that. Albert Wesker wouldn't be allowed to use the same password for years on end on his work account. That wouldn't happen. It's just all these like little things. So it doesn't really, the creatures look Resident Evil, and that's about it. It's just wearing the skin of Resident Evil. I do like to see the hordes of zombies, but and he just like jumps into them. I don't know, man. It's not for me. The director of this episode actually did some episodes of Breaking Bad I actually really like, and I saw her name on the direct, and I was like, oof, I'm sorry. I was easier on the last movie that they did, because they changed a couple things with the lore, and the characters weren't really the same characters, which is kind of annoying. But in general, it was just a Resident Evil thing, and it was just it was fun, and it was competent enough that I could just like not think about it too hard and still enjoy it. This it's trying way too hard, and every storyline is falling flat. Every single one, except for the creatures. That's the only thing that's working for it. So I'm going to keep watching it. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below. Are you into this? Does it get better? Let me know. Should I keep reviewing it? Let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below, and I hope to hear from you. Oh, guys, I almost forgot to mention, but just wanted to throw this at the end, that a few members of my family come down with COVID, so if you don't see me making videos for a bit, that would be why, just because I ended up getting it. But even if that happens, I'll try to keep videos coming for you guys. But I might turn off the face cam or something. But just to let you guys know. With that, it's been your boy Shuggy, and I'll see you in the next one. Thanks for watching, everybody. Peace out.